Matt, it always promised to be a tough match coming to a newly promoted Stevenage side. What's your verdict? How did you see it today?
Thought that it was a game of both boxes. We weren't clinical enough in theirs, and you see that as a team they're extremely well drilled, and we didn't defend well enough in ours. So you get punished. And I just felt, in terms of us implementing what we wanted to do today, we didn't quite get there, and that's obviously disappointing. But take nothing away from Stevenage in terms of how they play. It's effective, but we didn't deal with the threats that they pose well enough today, and that's something that all of us obviously need to learn from.
Frustrated about the manner of the 2 goals you conceded as well?
Frustrated about any goals, because you always talk about them being avoidable, and I think what's important is we go back and look at them and digest without emotion what has happened today. But I just felt we never really got going in terms of the way that I want the team to play, and the way that we have been playing, by the way, for the last 2 games. So, was the fact that the players haven't had a day off this week, the fact that we've trained, they're tired, maybe, but I'm not looking for excuses. I'm just telling you the truth. We've had a tough week in terms of fixtures. They've had an extra day. Has that had something to do with it? I don't know. We'll have a look at the raw data in the next couple of hours and try and decipher the reasons as to why we weren't quite ourselves today, whilst understanding that in 3 days' time we play again. And I don't think the game will be wholly different than what we faced here today. So we need to be ready, and we need to be better than we were today.
You had some moments going forward. Taylor Perry was extremely unfortunate with the effort, tipped onto the bar in the first half, but you're looking for more from your side going forward to cause Stevenage more problems?
Of course, you always want more. But as a coach, as a manager, it's imperative that your team go out and believe in themselves, believe in each other. And I just felt today we probably weren't where we needed to be in terms of in possession. The players understood and knew what they were going to face in terms of the opposition. Didn't deal with that well enough today. But the thing for me is that the players need to take more risks, and that's not asking them to do anything they haven't already done. And from my perspective, the standards they've set, we didn't hit today. So we've all got to go away and have a look, but I'm also acutely aware it's only the second game of the season. There's a hell of a lot of football to be played, but nobody wants to lose football matches, especially me and the staff and the players.
Is there one positive having Shea Dunkley and Elliot Bennett back out there for the first time this season as substitutes?
Yes, I look at both of those and see how hard Shea's worked, and to have him back out on the pitch I think is massive for us as a football club. Elliot is ahead of schedule in terms of having his appendix out, so they're 2 massive pluses for us today. We've managed to get minutes into them. I just obviously would have preferred if we would have been brought them onto the pitch when things were slightly tighter in terms of the result. But no, they are most definitely, those are 2 really good positives from today, is that we're starting to see players coming back into the fold and for selection.
And does it seem as though everyone's come through okay? It was a busy day for both physios, Chris Skitt of Shrewsbury included.
Yeah, the referee didn't, he had to go off. But in terms of our players at this precise moment, so quickly after the game, everyone seems okay, which is important. The players now need to reflect, as do the staff, and make sure that when they report on Monday that we digest this and we go through it and we learn from it as a group. The players will most definitely get that opportunity, and then make sure that we're ready for Tuesday, because where football's such a great game is that regardless of what's happened today, we've got an opportunity in 3 days' time to make sure that we can put that right at home in front of our fans. So excited about that, but slightly disappointed in the way that we played today.
Yeah, 2 home games to come. Looking forward to getting back to familiar surroundings at the Meadow.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it will be good for our players to hear the roar of our supporters. The away fans that travelled today were excellent. I commend them for coming. I would imagine that there was quite a few of them that were at Leeds on Wednesday night as well. So we understand that it's not easy, and we're equally disappointed that they've not seen the best reflection of their team today.
Any update on Elliot Thorpe, by the way, who was having the scan on his injured back?
We'll find out for definite on Monday. I'm not sure how it's looking. We're waiting for the scan to be read. We thought it would be read yesterday, it wasn't. So what we're hoping for is positive news, but I'll know more Monday, and we'll know more. Elliot is here today. You know, he wanted to come down off his own back, so that shows you how committed he is. We hope it's good news, but as of yet, we're unsure.
And the now familiar question about Max Mata. Any update? Might he be available for Tuesday? Might clearance have come through in time?
I have no idea. I've just spoken to Mickey there about that, and I asked him the same question that you've just asked me, and we don't know. It's with the Home Office. All we do know is that the two players up front, they need. We need reinforcements in those areas. We're acutely aware of that. So what we're hoping is that Max is available as soon as possible. He's ready to play. He's chomping at the bit to be involved. And as and when that is, I don't know, but we're obviously always hopeful that'll be sooner rather than later.